Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I go by Real King, y'all, and I'm gonna start this video off with just giving you guys an apology for my subscribers out there who have been looking forward to my content weekly. I'm about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks delayed on my content, and I just wanted to explain to y'all why that is in this video. While enjoying one of my favorite cigars, My Father Blue, and going with that, I got some cheap coffee from Shipley's Donuts. I don't normally do a lot of pairing with my cigars. I usually just smoke them regularly, but this time it's gonna be a little different. So anyways, like I said, I apologize, guys. Look, life happens. I don't know if y'all out there who are not content creators, especially YouTube creators, I don't know if y'all know how it is to actually do these videos and bring forth content to y'all every week for continuous times. It's not easy. And even with my job being a part-time job, you would think, well, you got plenty of time. Well, I thought that as well, and that's why I was so excited to be like, yo, I can do these things on my days off, you know what I'm saying, no problem. Well, not every day, not every week is the same. And quite frankly, y'all, these past few days at my job, the past few weeks actually, have been very stressful weeks. And they've been long weeks. I commute, each day, y'all, to work. I'm gone. I get up 3:30 in the morning. I don't get back home until like 6:30 at night. It's dark when I get up and go to work, and it's sometimes dark when I come home from work. And so I go through a lot of stress at my job, y'all, especially lately. So on my days off, well, I prefer to, do a little to relax, The past couple of weeks, though, we've been having some weather issues. Well, all of the U.S., I believe, most of the U.S. has been having some weather issues with the winter weather that's been happening. And I'm here in the South, and so we've been getting our fair share of abnormal cold temperatures. We've had like a little freeze and all that kind of stuff. And so we are actually just now this week getting back to our normal temperatures. So I do a lot of content outdoors, going places. Well, when you can't go places because transportation is shut down, well, that kind of takes care of that. So that's kind of reason I did not get a video done like the week before last. And then, what was it, last week? I can't remember what happened. I think situations got in my way. And so as a YouTube content creator, this is like my first year of doing this. I'm learning. I don't think a lot of YouTube content creators, I'm not blaming them. I don't think that they have a lot of time to really tell you guys about the little here's and there's, the in and outs and stuff like that. Some things, you kind of like learn on your own, or, trial and error type of things. So some things, you're not going to really get told by the most. But, I try to do my best, as a new YouTube content creator, to kind of bring forth some of this information to you guys so y'all have a good idea and understanding of, what's going on. Because not everything goes as planned, as we want. We set forth plans, but sometimes those plans just don't work out for many different reasons. Every day is always going to be different. You're going to have some weeks that are just the same, and then you're going to have some weeks that aren't. And so, we try, as us content creators, we do try to stick to our schedule. But sometimes, you know, when we're juggling our real work, our real job that we get paid for, or our real job, our main job, and our YouTube channel, you know, it kind of can get, you know, to the point where it gets difficult to do, because our main job changes without notice a lot of times, and that kind of gets in the way of our YouTube, you know, the YouTube content creating, which is basically our own time type of stuff. But that's kind of what I found myself in, you know, just kind of trying to figure things out, being stressed at work, then coming home, and all I really want to do is relax, and just, you know, not worry about stuff. Well, the thing is, on my days where, like, you know, where I'm working, coming home, I don't have time to do really anything, you know, because I go to bed so early, and the later I get home, the less time I have to do anything. And so that's why I don't like getting home so late. But some things are out of my hands, so, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just dealing with a lot of stress, y'all. I had a video already made. It's just I hadn't gotten around to doing my editing on it because, like I said, stuff kind of got in the way. When we had that freeze, then power was intermitting, so my internet was going in and out. So that always stops me from, you know, stops my videos from uploading and stuff like that. So it just kind of sucked on that part. And so I thought I was going to make it up the next week, and then that wasn't able to go down for, you know, different reasons and stuff like that. So it just sucked. And I'm just like, dang, man, like, it's been like 2 weeks. I didn't notice how, because the time was just going by. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm focusing on the weather patterns and all that kind of stuff, and I wasn't able to keep track of my videos. So, anyways, trying to stay consistent with my content. Sometimes there's challenges, and so, you know, it just sucks. It sucks when things happen where you just can't control. But these are all tests, and so what you got to do with these tests is you got to overcome them. You know, it doesn't matter to me if sometimes, you know, I might not be getting my content out right, you know, on the same schedule. I like to keep my schedule if possible, but sometimes things get in the way where that can't happen. So can't let that, you know, get the best of you. So instead, what I like to try to do is, you know, at least give a short video to my fans, my audience, to let them know that, look, you know, I'm still here. It's just there are things that I can't control that kind of are getting in the way of you know, my work. And you know, with things just kind of happening on, you know, without notice at my job, it just kind of makes it real difficult and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna give up. I did some homework today. I went to one of my spots because I got my main video that I was telling y'all about coming up. The big video, the big surprise video. We're coming up to my first full year of being a YouTube content creator. So I definitely wanted to do something big for that video, and that is coming. That will probably be the next couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm kind of, you know, doing this, you know, in a certain way, because I have something kind of big to, you know, to show, you know, my viewers and stuff like that. And so yeah, but anyways, that's what's been going on, y'all. I'm still here. It's just my job has been having some differences that have been uncomfortable for me, and I haven't been feeling real good. I've been getting stressed out. Like yesterday or Sunday and Monday, I had a big stress headache from my job. You know what I'm saying? Or from a person at my job. My job is crazy easy. It ain't even my job that stressed me out. It's a person at my job. So it's like, man. And I got home, and all I wanted to do was just go to sleep or relax. I didn't do nothing else. as soon as this video is over, I'm gonna get to work, because these insects or whatever are, see, it just came right at my head. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna keep this in the video. But yeah, and it sucks because I know that I have you know, viewers that, you know, look forward to my content. But when I'm distracted, it gets in the way of my better judgment. And so I think what happened last week was that was it. I was struggling to focus, and I'm just like, man, what's going on, man? Like, I got to get some stuff done. Like, this is not cool. So I know what's happening. I know, you know, the things that are not happening. It's not good. So don't get me wrong, guys. Like, I'm paying attention. It's just life is getting in the way of, you know, my YouTube channels, which is something new. So I'm working on that. But I have some great videos lined up for the next weeks to come. Different locations, which is awesome. I'm very excited to show you guys these locations. And you know, my creativity, I think that inconvenience kind of opened up my mind once I chose to do something different and not allow that stress to get in my to completely derail me and get the best of me. I was able to figure out some things, and so I'm just like, wow, I'm surprised I didn't think about this sooner. So I have some really good content coming for you guys, so be patient with me, guys. I appreciate y'all that have been sticking with me, that are still my subscribers. I'm still here. I am still making good content and got good ideas for y'all. I just felt it was necessary for me to do it right now. My first time being out here since, you know, in a while, because like I said, the weather's been crazy and stuff like that and everything. But yeah, just, you know, I just want you guys to kind of understand, like, it's not easy for, you know, some of us content creators to consistently come up with content, you know. It may seem like it, but, you know, things can always change that. So just be patient with us, you know, be understanding, try to anyways, and just support us, you know. That helps. That really helps. Sometimes we just need that support from y'all, you know what I'm saying? But again, guys, help me out. If you guys enjoy my content, if you guys are getting anything out of my content, give it a thumbs up, you know, share my content with someone else that might be interested, you know what I mean? Comment on my videos if y'all have anything to say to me, any advice or just whatever, you know what I'm saying? I want a smooth transition from the United States to the next country that I'm going to, you know what I mean, as far as content. And so yeah, I'm gonna keep that going. I'm gonna keep everything going and all that. But I wasn't planning on making this video too long, y'all, but I wanted to get something out to y'all just so y'all understand and know what's been happening with me, what's been going on and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna continue to figure out ways for my main job to not, you know, hinder too much with my YouTube schedule, my editing and stuff like that, and everything. So you know, I think I actually did one good thing. I cut out a major what I would consider a distraction and a stressful thing last week, you know. So with that, I'll be able to actually have more time to do my YouTube videos, because now moving forward, I know I'll have more time for my YouTube videos. So that's actually going to be starting this week. We have been we had some rain last week, you know what I'm saying? We had or a couple days ago we had rain, and so, but I was checking the forecast just to make sure, because I got to go out to some of these places. I'm like, man, look, I'm not going to be going out in this rain like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got to have the right kind of weather. So anyways, I checked out, you know, the forecast for this week and everything looks good. So moving forward, I'll be able to bring forth, you know, good content for my subscribers and for my audience. So anyways, like I said, I didn't want to make this video too long, but I just wanted to let you guys know how it is, what's been going on and stuff like that. And yes, if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way y'all are notified when I am uploading videos. And with that being said, y'all, I'm Real King. Y'all have a great day. I'll talk to y'all soon.